replaced Jerry Brown as the governor of California. You may have read that he's designated his wife the state's first partner. That's how hip and modern Gavin Newsom is. But that's not all. He's also decided he doesn't want to live in the governor's mansion in Sacramento anymore. Instead, Newsom is moving into a $3.7 million estate in an upscale suburb. Newsom has kids, and he calls the neighborhood more kid-friendly than Sacramento. And the problem is that Gavin Newsom cares deeply about climate change. He says that a lot. He cares a lot more about it than you do. He's a really good person. For an ardent environmentalist like Newsom, the California governor's mansion is a perfect place to live. It's within walking distance of the state capitol. It's a no-emission commute. His new home is an hour-round trip for the entire entourage, the frosted window suburban entourage. That's a big carbon footprint. There goes the planet. And there's another problem, too, maybe a bigger problem. Newsom also cares about diversity. He talks about diversity a lot, probably about as much as he talks about climate change. And for diversity aficionados, Sacramento is heaven. In 2002, Harvard University and Time magazine described Sacramento as, quote, America's most diverse city. The city's public school students speak 43 languages. About 40% don't speak English at home. You would think Gavin Newsom would want his kids right there in the center of all that diversity. But no. Instead, he's moving them to one of the least diverse neighborhoods in the entire state of California. It's a place where the demographics look like 1950. In other words, it's very, very white, which is something that Newsom thinks is very, very bad, or says he does. But does he really believe it? Not really, because he's moving his family there. You're starting to figure out how this works? So you make policies that totally change the country. Then you attack anyone who criticizes those policies as evil and then force them to be quiet or fire them if they won't. And then you personally move as far as you can away from the effects of those policies, preferably behind a wall somewhere. That's the trick. And to be fair, it's not just Gavin Newsom who does this. They all do that. All of them.